Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well. So we're going to do a new analysis video on crypto. Right now the market is correcting, so Bitcoin is dropping a bit. There are some altcoins that are going up. I saw that CRO from crypto.com has pumped quite a bit. We'll take a look at that in just a moment. So let's get started right away with Bitcoin on TradingView. The current value of Bitcoin is now at an impressive $109,000, which is a truly significant amount. So listen carefully because what's going to happen in the next few days is going to be very, very important. So it's either we are definitely going to see a significant and substantial drop to truly correct the recent daily move, which has been quite pronounced and requires a considerable adjustment. But it's also possible that we already have a running move here, at least for now. What we're seeing here is a somewhat aggressive and determined push to get the value back up to approximately 112,000. This movement indicates a strong effort to recover or reach that specific numerical target, suggesting a significant shift in the current trend or position. That's it, about $113,400. What I'm expecting for now is that I'm looking to buy, but not to break the top again. Just a push to make this running move, but still with a bearish continuation, as long as we don't get any signals for something else. So what would the other scenario be? The other possible scenario then is that the market or situation might initially experience a slight correction, showing a minor improvement or stabilization. However, following this brief period of adjustment, it could then proceed to drop quite aggressively and sharply, indicating a significant and rapid decline. Consequently, even after such a substantial downturn, we would still find ourselves remaining within this particular zone or range, suggesting that the overall conditions or parameters would not have fundamentally changed despite the dramatic movement. In fact, we're going to stay in this zone. We'll likely range here for a period of time for a clear and decisive bullish continuation. But we'll actually see that coming. It significantly depends on the overall size and the specific nature of the market move. If the market move is exceptionally aggressive, demonstrating a very strong and rapid directional shift, that particular characteristic implies and strongly suggests that at a later point in time, we will actually observe and experience a substantial 4-hour sell setup, indicating a potential reversal or significant downward pressure in the market. So if the move drops like this, really, again, well, we can expect a range here, a correction. But if there's a correction here, that actually means is going to keep dropping, like I told you in the last video. So that's for the 4-hour time frame. And as I was saying, on the 1-hour chart, for now, what it's doing is correcting within this area. So it's rather bearish. But I'm telling you to watch out for a small push up to around $113,500 to react to this move we had, but still with a bearish outlook. So I'll update you on that in the coming days. I told you in the last video that I was waiting for it to come down to around $4,200 to look for a buying opportunity. So now it has come into the zone I mentioned, and now it has reversed. Right now there's a small buy setup on the 1-hour chart. But this could be for a running correction, meaning for this A, this B, this C, and then another drop. So for now, it's forming a small flag, so it could still go up a little more. As long as it doesn't break $4,650, you need to be careful about another drop that could push it down a bit more, but overall, it's still pretty bullish. In any case, it's rather bullish for now. So next up is CRO. It pushed up significantly and then it completely exploded with great force. Let's analyze that. So here we clearly have this upward trend. Here it exploded. So now what should we do? For now there's nothing to do. We don't chase after impulses. Now we have to wait for a correction. Here it seems to be giving a small correction, but it's pretty mild. It really needs to give something like this, a 3-wave move for a bullish continuation. So we'll be watching that as well in the coming days. So there you have it. I'm telling you this week, in the coming days, we're really going to keep an eye on the structure. So subscribe and stay alert for what's going to happen, because there's going to be some movement. So leave a comment if you want me to analyze a particular crypto, and I'll be happy to do it. I wish you a very good day.